Hello and welcome to another episode of Quiarcus Plays Dawn of War 2. Now, before we get started, I've got some bad news to go through with regards to this game. If you follow me on social media at all, some of you do, not many of you, but a few of you, you might have noticed that I put up a message about a power cut that resulted in my save file for this game getting corrupted. Happens sometimes. The guys around here are currently building God knows how many buildings, etc. And one of them managed to dig through the local power cable, which was fantastic. And it just so happened to coincide with when the game was saving, I suppose. And so my save for this game was lost. So for the past week or so, I've been putting in as many hours as I can to catch back up to where I was. Which I've managed, back to where we were, so I'm not going to miss anything. But I did make a few changes to my squads as I was coming through, which has been quite interesting. So I'll just quickly show you what we're dealing with now. So my force commander, he's not as far along in these fields as he was in his stamina or his strength, but he does have the extra item slot here, which is quite handy. He's wielding Doom of Traitors still, that lovely Thunderhammer, the Steel of Dawn, which is an awesome suit of armor. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful piece of kit. And I'm using him with the banners rather than with the jump packs. I've never used the banners before, the standards, and I'm actually finding them to be quite useful throughout the game. And he's also got the locator beacon so you can drop these funky tarantula turrets. You'll notice I've got a whole bevy of war gear here, which we'll go through in a little bit. Quiarcus, he is ranged this time. I've taken him and his squad through the ranged option rather than the melee option. But other than that, pretty much the same. I've gone with the improved loadout again to give him that extra war gear slot. You can see he's pretty cool. If you look at the guys in the back, they've got plasma guns, which are very useful. I'll get to Avitus in a sec. Cyrus, I'm using him far more than Thaddeus this time around. And you can see he's got a very distributed build here. So he's got instant revival and improved infiltration, so you can get anybody gets knocked out, you can get them back up really quickly. I've taken him up to mark target, so that when he shoots at an enemy unit, the other Space Marines, his buddies, get extra accuracy when shooting at them, so they're more likely to hit them, which is very useful. And we've got Stillness, Silent Revival, so you can revive anybody who does go down without being detected instantly, which is kind of nice synergy there. And I'm just on my way to getting Advanced Infiltrate with him, so that he can use his war gear without being detected, which is kind of handy. Thaddeus, I haven't used much. See, he's level 13 compared to the others who are like level 17, etc. But he's going towards the ultimate melee build as usual. It's kind of cool in that armor. Davian Thule. Now I've just got Davian. Literally, he was the last mission I completed was to get Davian. And yeah, he's not particularly fully advanced here. He has got a lot of will though, because of his war gear. I think everything. Yeah, 1 will there, 2 will there. But I did manage to get the assault cannon again, which is nice. I was really impressed with that last time, so we've got that. And now on to Avitus. Yep, he's wearing Terminator armor, because I found an assault cannon. And if you'll notice, his damage output is significant. And he's also been given the Cyclone Missile Pack. Now, the only thing to note here is that I'm going to show you him with the assault cannon, because it is really impressive the amount of damage he does. But I've been noticing that because of the rate of fire, he attacks in great long bursts, as you'll see. But then he has long periods of downtime when he's not attacking. So I'm actually currently debating whether it's better to give Tarkus the Terminator armor and see how he deals with it. Because I think he might be better, because with the Storm Bolters you fire more frequently. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with the show, as they say. So let's find a mission to do. And you can see we're where we were left off, so we've got missions such as this. Get another suit of Terminator armor, which we might do in a minute. Looks tasty. Defend the array and get a plasma gun. You can see I've been handling the infestation a lot better. I'm playing at exactly the same difficulty level as I was before. Just things have been going, I've got to say things have gone a little bit better. Probably because I've not been recording a video. It has to be said that I've had far more success in my missions this time around than I did when recording. I think it's just the split concentration thing. Anyway, we're going to go defend an array. This one, isn't it? Against the nasty tyrants. And you can see there's no infestation on this planet. It's all nice and green and clear. Let's defend the array because it's the start of a new day.
The alien swarm is moving directly towards one of our communications arrays, Commander. Unless they are stopped.
The other thing to note is that this is probably the first... No, this is the second video I've recorded on my new computer. So there might be a few teething issues.
The swarm is closing in.
We'll see.
Set up your defenses while you can.
We need to protect the generators powering the
drop
array.
that one there.
We'll lose the communications array
We're
if
going to
they're
drop
destroyed.
that one there. We're going to drop his defensive turret there. Got to figure out where they're coming from. They're coming from the south to begin with, so...
However, brothers, we go. Remain vigilant.
Chapter 3, be vigilant.
Oh, they're not coming from the south, they're coming from this angle here. It's a rather unusual angle for them to be coming from. Move in with our squads. Activate rally ability, which gives them a small amount of health regen. See the assault cannon firing there, and it really does make mincemeat out of any target it hits, but he doesn't fire very often. Firing at each other now. Get these guys out.
Little by little, we are thinning the swarm. Eliminate that target.
Got that thunderhammer. There we go. Okay, let's get everybody back into some sort of position here. Oh, they're coming from down here this time. Definitely coming from down here. So let's set up appropriately. You can see that he does a lot of damage when he fires, but he doesn't fire that often, sadly.
I have my orders.
Saw the mark target symbol there for a second. And I think that if I gave Tarkus the Terminator armor, he might fire more frequently, which would allow me then to keep Avitus with the... There we go. So I think the storm bolters will fire more often than the assault cannon. So I think their DPS would be a little bit higher. No. Possibly. I love that. Cyclone missile launcher. Gosh, turn off my... You should be used to that by now. I keep forgetting to turn off my blessed Steam overlay. Actually going to go and melee this guy. Sounds a bit crazy, I know, but power fists on the Terminator armor actually do a heck of a lot of damage. Oops, okay, new target. New wave coming in from over here, so we're going to move over this way. Coming down here, are they? How are they coming in?
One of our generators is under attack.
Those venom cannons do a hell of a lot of damage. Especially when they fire in bursts like that.
Scouts here, still engaged.
See those power fist strikes going in there. There we go.
I fear nothing, for I am fear incarnate.
The communications arrays.
So that was nice and easy, wasn't it? As most defend missions are.
Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
Let's have a look. Let's see what we end up with. So we've got a nice plasma cannon there. 16% range damage. Attack speed is very slow though. It's the only trouble with plasma cannons. Really? We didn't kill everything? Look at that. Speed and resilience 5. Haven't seen that for a while, have we? And 2 extra deployments. That's exactly what we were after. Okay. So, which mission should we do next?
Well done,
Quiarcus
Commander.
leveled.
Losing that communications array would have been devastating to our
Bomb.
sector
What do we
defense.
go for?
I thought the Tyranids were simple beasts. I did not think they were smart enough to target our communications network.
That was not my experience in the Victoria Primus campaign. The Tyranids were constantly targeting weak spots and vital locations. The hive mind seems to have a very intuitive understanding of tactics and strategy.
I have noticed this in battle as well. We are dealing with a savvy opponent.
Whose numbers blot out the sun.
All so serious. Some Testament of Hate, and reloads less frequently. Let's give him the Lament of Mars. He was pretty good with a missile launcher last time, wasn't he? I think I'm just going to try this. Ooh, got that. Yeah, let's give him the missile launcher. He was pretty awesome with the missile launcher last time. And I'm going to try Tarkus with the... There we go. Terminator armor. So he won't do as much damage. His range damage output won't be quite so high, but I think that he might actually do more damage overall, just because he'll be firing more frequently. What should we go for? Twin Testament of Hate? So he's not doing bad though, is he? Look at that, 1008. So he's actually doing pretty darn well. And then if we give him some war gear, keep him with the med kit, We can give him the Cyclone Missile Launcher as well. That's a nice one. Sermon of Steel. That extra armor to everybody nearby is pretty handy. Is there anything else we can give him? No damage. No, we'll give him the Sermon of Steel. There we go. So we're going to have a look and see how Tarkus handles Terminator armor. Shame he can't use the assault cannon, but never mind. Hit power sword. 49 damage. I wonder what that works out at 501. I'm going to keep the Thunder Hammer. It's a nice weapon, plus the vehicle stun can be handy. Now you might be wondering why on earth I have so much war gear. A lot of it is due to the fact that in this playthrough I have been just killing everything I can on the map, and that gives you a lot. The other reason is I haven't got rid of as much, because I suddenly remembered that some of it will carry over into Chaos Rising, which is the expansion pack to this one, the second game if you like. So I'm keeping as much as I can just to see what carries over. Now, what should we do? My gut feeling is that we go after the Avatar to get another suit of Terminator armor. We've got two that we can go after. We've got the Crusade Eternal, which is level 18. No level current, obviously, but it's kind of 2 world combat discipline, 63 energy, yeah, okay, not too bad. Whereas the one from here is 2 stamina, 7 melee, 100% resistance, and 99 health. So I'm thinking that we go kill us an Avatar. Or we try anyway. Avatars aren't easy to kill.
Commander, it seems the Eldar have not been driven off after all. The Xenos have summoned their demonic avatar, a towering warrior of flame. The avatar and its war host are destroying everything in their path. If the avatar remains loose, Typhon will soon be nothing but a charred cinder. This will be one of the deadliest opponents you ever face, Commander. But we cannot allow Typhon to be reduced to ash. Destroy the Avatar.
Destroy the Avatar. We'll try. We'll try. They're tough creatures to bring down. For those of you that don't know much about Warhammer 40k or that don't read the Eldar, etc., the Avatar is a physical embodiment of their god, essentially. And he's summoned through the sacrifice of one of their princes. It's kind of interesting.
If only the Eldar turned their fury against the Hive fleet.
Interpreting Eldar motives is a fool's
Get
errand.
started. Let's see how we do
Let
here.
us put down this monstrosity and be done with them.
At your command, eliminate that target.
There's that vehicle stun. Actually, we should move in with Quiarcus and use his power fists. That was easy, wasn't it?
Scouts here, still engaged. Move quickly.
Raining again. Probably means I'll lose my mouse cursor, but never mind.
I will carry it out.
Oh, they missed.
Weapons fire has us pinned. Structure flat. Watch all 8 points.
Let's take out the Warlock.
One step at a time.
We don't want the Warlock Breeder running around being a pain in the neck. So you can actually see that these storm bolts are firing really frequently, which I think is going to be far more useful in the long run. Oh, taking out upstairs by those blessed okay, better. Try and keep my Force Commander alive. Okay.
Coming out of stealth.
Tactical Marines
So we're going to snake our way up through the map and then engage the unpleasantness that is the Avatar.
One less Eldar to plague us.
And he's going to be a heck of a fight. And
Avitus.
if I remember this mission correctly, he is very difficult to bring down. But there we go. It's part of the fun, isn't it? It'll take a long time. Oops, we got another War Walker. So we're going to actually let him come to us.
Ready. Avitus target here.
Engage again with. You see those power fists? Beautiful things. Right, let's get in there.
Tactical squad. Attack formation, brothers.
And that missile launch is still very effective. Plus the disruption is really handy. So I'm actually liking this setup so far with Quiarcus in the Terminator armor. Sorry, I had a mental shutdown there for a second. See how quickly they're shredding those banshees. Got a D cannon. Still not getting around too much. Let's quick force command again. Oh, tracking's attack there. Nicely done. Let's capture that.
Understood.
Look alive without hesitation. Time to
Where
emerge.
is Aftersofty? Who knows?
Adjust your positions.
Go and have a look around.
The chapter banner flies high.
The job with Quiarcus in Terminator armor is that he is quite slow.
Positioning.
But then again, I suppose they are walking tanks, aren't they? Tactical dreadnought armor. It's a wonderful thing. Just move ahead a little bit with our scouts, try and see what we can find. There's some trouble.
Soldiers, trying to get a precise count.
Anything else up here?
Acknowledged.
Another fire prism. You can see the damage, the health flying off those units there. Nice direct hit with that missile launch on that weapons platform. Let's take out this. Be really useful once he's able to use his abilities without being detected.
Destroyed. Structures. Open fire!
Get that Seer Council. Torn to shreds there. Where did my force commander go? Oh, there he is. Hiding down in the bush. You see those missiles, just the knockback that they have is amazing. Okay, let's go see if we can find anything else to blow up with our scouts.
Brothers, move quickly.
Cyrus is a really awesome squad. I don't know if he gets used enough by other players. But I think he should be pretty much standard for anybody to take. Let's go up and claim this.
Yes.
And I've lost my cursor in the rain. There it is.
The battlefield is growing.
Quiarcus. That's it. Activate our health regen. Get from the battle banner. Come on, don't be too crazy, Force Commander. There's another blue hell. How many fire prisms do they have in this one? Forcing melee with the... There we go. As they do. So let's get our Terminators up here. Walking tanks that they are. There we go. We're going to try and kill everything on the map because, you know, XP and war gear. Another one of those. Blessed. Good lord. See those power fist attacks going in and stunning that vehicle there. That fire prism. Do some war gear there, and okay, what's going on? Let's go to the top. There we go. I really have trouble seeing my mouse in this rain. Bring our Force Commander back down in a sec once he's dealt with those pesky... Got another piece of war gear. Sync kill there. Sledgehammer to the face. That's what you get, Eldar. That's what you get. It's just about out of energy, but that's fine. There we go. Okay, let's clear out this plateau. What's platform?
Engage the enemy.
Enemy located.
They fire upon us again.
Certainly seem to do a good job of see if we can hit this lot with some missiles. Not a bad spread there. Lots of disruption. Ooh, got another piece of war gear up there. What's that? Bolt pistol. Hammer of Kaja, a new thunder hammer. Fantastic. We'll have to have a look at that, see how that goes. And this is why it's really useful to just clear everything off of the map.
Look alive, brothers.
Because you do pick up so much more in terms of war gear.
Ship positions.
Mind your formation.
For the chapter.
Let's take that building out.
Oh, brothers, fire. With me, brothers, advance.
See what's up there. Okay. We're doing okay here. We haven't met the Avatar, admittedly, and he's probably going to slaughter us horribly, but we're not doing too bad. Having Tarkus's ranged has been quite useful. He seems far more competent at range than he was at melee. Got one fire prison to deal with. Okay. There's his banner ability. Let's take this guy out as he tries to path through. Just using multi-bomb on that guy. Let's see that they're tearing through armor, even though I've only got the one. Even though I've only got the one missile launcher, the added bonus of those Thunderhammer's power fists just cannot be underestimated. Right, how are we doing for time? Quite a long mission so far, hasn't it? Let's just clear out up here, and then we can move on the main threat. Did take a lot of damage there, and my squads were a bit grouped up. Where has my mouse gone? Lost it again, there it is, okay. This blessed rain. I'll always lose my mouse in it. I mean, it's very impressive looking rain, but for a strategy game, I suppose.
How can eliminate that target?
What does that increase with? Curious.
Say it, be vigilant.
Get everybody the new member. There we go. Right. We're gonna head around, and then we're going to come down this set of stairs, and we should see the Avatar in the middle. And that's where it's going to get dangerous. This might be a long fight, guys, just giving you a heads up. Because if you're not careful, he can and will absolutely demolish you. What I remember, he has a lot of very nasty AoE abilities, area of effect abilities, and his normal attacks hit like a ton of bricks. Or like a tank. And he has a lot of health. Perfect combination, really. Bit lazy there. I should have engaged in melee combat with him. So, let's just stealth and see what we can see, shall we? I'm pretty short, but... Okay, so got some guardians there. We can take them out, can't we? Oops, a daisy. That angered the beast.
Holy terror.
This is getting cover, brothers.
You can see he's a big fellow.
We are the eyes and ears of the chapter.
Okay, those power fist strikes.
Nothing distracts me from my target.
All guns, open fire!
Next target. It summons
Whoops, a daisy. Jump, move.
Has claimed
See, he's got even ranged AoE attacks that he can use when he's not even on the map.
Ready.
You have to be really careful when fighting this guy. Everybody, actually, I'm just going to bug out of here. See, even Terminators go down with one hit. So we're just going to bug out quickly, regain our composure and our strength, then have at him again.
Now you are a devastator, brother.
doesn't help that it's raining, because I cannot see my mouse sometimes. Oh, which I'm sure isn't so much because it's raining, but more because I'm having to commentate and play at the same time. Right, let's have a look, shall we? We're going to put squad 3 here, squad 4 is going to go here, squad 2 will go in the middle, and our brave old force commander is going to go and act as bait. I'm actually going to put squad 4 out of the way, out of harm's way.
Be vigilant for the chapter.
Tactic repositioning. Tactic standard movement.
See if forces come forward. Yep, okay.
Devastator Marines ready for combat.
Move, 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 move. Try and get in there with some power fist hits. We need to move away from him. Move, move, move. Too late. This really needs to go back as well. So we did a little bit of damage there. Not much though. You see just how dangerous this guy is. And he is like a major boss in this game.
Now you are a devastator, brother. The chapter calls, we answer.
Good.
For the Emperor!
Pull out for a sec.
Quiarcus advancing. This is happening.
So yeah, we have to keep this sort of back and forth going against him. I mean, we're taking reasonable chunks off when we hit him. The trouble is that we're not hitting him often enough.
Heading there now. This is Abatus.
Dodged it that time.
Eliminate that target. For the Emperor!
With our Thunder Hammers, our Power Fists, I think they'll cause more damage in the long run. Get out of there, guys, get out of there. Okay, let's move back up the hill.
Here. Enemy has us in close combat.
We don't want to be fighting two groups of enemy at the same time. See how much health that guy took off of us. How did we do? Yeah, we've done better. We've done better, haven't we?
Reposition. Devastator Marine understood. Going there now. How can we serve?
Move out the way, guys. Not being bad actually with the range damage. Might be better to keep him at range and just shoot them to pieces. No, other way. Darn it. That was a case of not seeing my mouse properly.
Protect the ancients! Strike down our foes!
No, please don't. You know, just keep doing what you're doing. I really don't mind if you just stay up there and... Whoops, Daisy. Oof, 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 oof. Shoo. And this is easy. This is the easy part of the fight, if I'm remembering correctly. I seem to remember it gets even more vexing.
We coming out of stealth.
Yeah, here we're starting to go now. He starts to get pretty obtuse. He really does. Mark target. I'm calling up the hill there.
Emperor's weapon, honed with fury.
Gotta split them up a bit so that they can't all be hit. Boom! He's getting angry, I think. Come on up the hill, guys. Oh, there's too many of you there.
Say it now before the chat.
Do not let his sacrifice be in vain.
What you can really do with is
Ready.
see if this does anything to him. Yeah, the scatter on it isn't great. Still. Well, no, he can't be melted bombed either. That's a shame. Plus they've got a whole host of other bits and pieces down there. I'm going to send in a blind... That. Thought I'd missed something then. I'm going to send in a blind volley into the middle there.
Yes, brother. This is evidence.
See what we can hit. He hurt that guy. That was a little bit.
Purge the alien.
Devastating. I have my order.
Thank God for his ability
Kill those death.
to run.
Fire.
It emits the heat of a sun. Attack from
Yeah, you don't want to get too close, guys. Here's his burning ability. So we're getting him down. Oh, actually,
Your command.
we are getting him down, slowly but surely.
The heat is rising. Clear away from it.
He's going to start doing his AoE spam. Now that does
Now, strike
kill his friends, thankfully.
Enemy troops.
There's a lot of stuff down there, though. So, we're going to back up the hill.
No surrender.
Run, 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 run. Get out there. Do not want that stuff going down on you. I think we're going to stay up on this hill somehow.
Tactical squad repositioning.
Might not be the most heroic way of defeating an avatar,
Tactical Marines
but
awaiting orders.
we don't run the risk of being slaughtered.
For the Emperor!
See him wandering off over there. Let's watch these guys.
Say it now before the cleansing begin. Be vigilant. My
I
judgments
wonder if we
are
can move in
vast and
with...
As you, Elder, take nothing for granted.
Conserving ammunition. Tarkus awaiting orders. Eliminate that target.
Emerge.
away from his AoE speed spam ability. Take out some of his allies. He's got a good shot there.
Face the fate of the heretic.
Like good spread.
way.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, for the Emperor, but don't get too close because that's a lot of Eldar. And I don't think Aptus mustn't have been able to fire then.
Yes, brother.
So, that's pretty handy because it allows us to take down a few of the bad guys here that are guarding him.
For the Emperor!
Uh-oh. I could have handled that a little bit better. I could have manually moved them, but difficulties I'm having seeing my mouse in this rain. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Now, one thing to note is that he can actually still attack me with some of his abilities out here. I have had this happen before where I've been here reinforcing and he's slaughtered most of my troops with an AoE attack that I wasn't paying attention to. So he's quite the vexing foe.
Adjust your positions.
This chapter's recruits. Be vigilant.
Tarkus, remain vigilant.
Let's get these guys down there.
The heat is rising! Clear away from it!
Reposition. One less Eldar to plague us. That's good for us. Ready for battle.
Move. We're going to take him down. It's cold, so we should be able to. Missile's going in beautifully. Come on, guys. Come on. Yes, we got it. Oh, we need to get away from him.
We see of the damnable
There we go. Phew, that was a long fight. Not the most exciting one to watch either. Sorry about that, guys. But if you get too close to him, he will slaughter you very, very quickly. It must be a very difficult fight to do with purely melee forces. Still, it's worth it for the pips at the end. 79 XP, level 18. Can probably level Tarkus as well. Now, the question is, to whom do we give the new set of Terminator armor?
Commander. Few could have brought this monstrosity down and lived to tell the tale.
It still seems madness that the Eldar would strike at us in the midst of this infestation.
From what we can gather, the Eldar's plan was to have their avatars reduce Typhon to ashes, leaving nothing for the Tyranids to feed upon.
Agreed. But the Eldar have a deeper purpose in the sector. They would not have sacrificed so much just to give the Tyranids one less world to feed on.
Commander, Gabriel, Cyrus is right. Eldar are not fools.
I fear you may be right, Davian. The Eldar may continue to be a thorn in our side after this conflict is over. But we cannot take our focus away from the Tyranid threat. Our very survival depends on stopping them. Angelos out.
That's a melee suit of armor. Now, the question is, whom do we give it? I'll have a think about that while we're doing our bits and pieces. There we go. Anything new we can give Tarkus? I don't think so. I think he's about as equipped out as he's going to be. Love that missile launcher. We're keeping that. We're going to increase his health. Any better armor for him? Ooh, look at that. Scales of the Salamander. Oh, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Okay. So what's happened there? Probably is my internet connection has dropped. Again, if you've been following my social media, you might notice that I've been complaining about the state of the internet in China, and this is just a side effect of it. Sorry about that, but we have been going on for quite a while, so this is as good a place as any to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about having to restart and not being able to continue with our original campaign, but these things happen sometimes, I hope you understand. If you have any comments, please leave them underneath the video or contact me on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, etc. at the usual places. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I shall see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.